From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball next on the show. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, number 3. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on the deal. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Line hard, deep into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-1.
This pitch is popped up. Bell in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed.
1-1.
1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. And this and swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Yadier Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. Next up is Keibert Ruiz. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Luis.
Next, here is Luis Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Outside with the fastball that's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
No strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ruiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Two and one now. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He brings with him a .313 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Thomas to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
That is good. The left fielder,
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Two and two.
2-2 now.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is it. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a lift.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Soto is under this one. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Batting center, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
2-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carter Kieboom is retired to start the 3rd. Lane Thomas now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 0 to the National center fielder. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Over to first, Cole. He's safe. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Here's the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, right fielder,
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Now to bat, Josh Bell. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One strike now from Cole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
1 and 2.
2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, number 29.
Set and the pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No ball, 2
Great
strikes.
pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
The count,
Hey, the
1
fish
and
ain't
2.
biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Strasburg comes set, trying to work it full on 3-1. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That's out. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
That's a ball.
Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hey. 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So stepping in is Yadiel Hernandez, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runner goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-2. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Ball 3.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
In there, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. good take, and a walk is the result.
And now here is Aaron Hicks. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
Second baseman, Laser. Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Gallo over at second. Hicks is over at first with 1 away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Gio Urshela is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's cold.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
I got 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Soto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now into the box, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Garcia, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Carter Kieboom digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and here's Lane Thomas into the box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lifted down the line in left. Gallo is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Now at the plate here is number 3. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count now. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
This is flared right back over the mound. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Down low, 2 balls and a strike, and he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Nats leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball called for strike two.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one down now. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball on the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. Joey Gallo is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Ball 2.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
No, ball 4.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Gallo is off of first with 2 away. Right side, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Austin Voth will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. At the plate now, Gleyber Torres.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. He set the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Josh Bell the next to hit. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
On the ground to second for Torres. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. And now the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it misses. 3 and 1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Zimmerman is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Next to hit, Gio Urshela. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball that
Too
time.
high, 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Urshela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Splitter, 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. 5-0 New York. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The New York Yankees. Number 56, Darren O'Day.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Keibert Ruiz.
First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Now the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Good Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Carter Kieboom. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 28, Lane.
Stepping up is Lane Thomas. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled away. Kieboom, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Chad Green will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green. Now batting, number 3.
At the plate, number 3. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's count 1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 5 and the Nationals 2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, still going back. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Espino comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Gallo is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Now the 2-1. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate is Aaron Hicks. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1, no strike.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Hero, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again. 1-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And now a pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, as it's now a 7-3 game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Clay Holmes is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Up next for Washington.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
In now, Yadiel Hernandez. And he lays off there, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 2-0 count. The pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And now in the box, Keibert Ruiz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Torres at the bag. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Nationals 3. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Shortstop, number 29.
First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in is Anthony Rizzo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. 2 out, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Shoots this down the right field line. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Stepping in once again is Carter Kieboom. No hits to this point. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a miss.
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.